tamjare. Didi ke imfala sandok chaba thabaki pauging bir bamiam pumna makpu ahama maktada Chitandala Rajkumarina taram nokchari. Hojik thabaki pau pijari. Ahanbada Government of Manipur ki makhada leiba Fire Service Department na tongan ba ahang ba pham kaya launabagi damakta matik charba candidate singtaki darkas kauri. Apunba post masing yangkhay ga tarit ni masigi manungda sub officer gi post ahum unreserved ani ST amani. Post asigi pay scale na level 8 oigani. Government na sakhanglaba university amadagi graduate degree natraga manaba degree pairaba amadi National Fire Service College Nagpur dagi sub officer certificate pairaba candidate singna post asigi damakta darkas pishin beyagani. Amasung candidate sing adu masagi height 5'6" tagi tadaba amasung SC natraga ST candidate kina 5'5" tagi tadaba oigadabani. Chest na 32-34 oigadabani. NCC certificate pairaba candidate singtana post asigidamakta hena khudong chaba pigadori. Mathangda leading fireman gi post mangani unreserved ahum ST ani. Post asigisu pay scale level 5 oigani. Government na sakhanglaba university amadagi graduate degree natraga manaba degree pairaba amadi St. John Ambulance tagi first aid certificate pairaba candidate singna post asigi darkas pishin bayagani amasung post asigi damakta su candidate singi masagi height 5'6" tagi tadaba oigadabani. ST natraga SC candidate kina 5'5" tagi tadaba oigadabani. Chest na 32-34 oigani. NCC certificate pairaba candidate singtana post asigi damakta su hena khudong chaba pigadori. Mathangda fireman gi apunba post kuntraga tarit ni unreserved ki post taraga tarit ST gi post taramari OBC gi post taruk ni. Post asigi pay scale na level 3 oigani. Mahay gi thak na sakhanglaba board natraga university amadagi HSLC natraga matriculate natraga manaba pass tauraba oigadabani. Amasung masagi height 5'6" tagi tadaba amadi ST/SC candidate kina 5'5" tagi tadaba oigadabani. Manipuri amasung Hindi gi knowledge leiba candidate singtana post asigi damakta hena khudong chaba pigadori. Mathangda driver gi post mapanni unreserved taret OBC maitegi ani. Post asigi pay scale na level 4 oigani. Mahay gi thak na sakhanglaba board natraga university amadagi HSLC natraga matriculate natraga manaba pass tauraba oibata natana driving license heavy gi chahi amagi license pairaba oigadabani. Amasung masagi 8 ngakpigani masagi height 5'6" tagi tadaba amadi SC/ST candidate kina 5'5" tagi tadaba oigadabani. NCC certificate pairaba amasung Manipuri natraga Hindi gi knowledge leiba amadi ITI trade certificate pairaba candidate singtana post asigi damakta hena khudong chaba pigadori. Mathangda LDC gi post ama ST ni pay post asigi pay scale na level 4 oigani. Government na sakhanglaba university amadagi graduate degree amadi computer concept course loiraba candidate singna post asigi damakta darkas pishin bayagani. Mathangda sweeper gi post ani unreserved ama ST ama. Pay scale na level 1 oigani. Mahay gi thak na sakhanglaba board natraga university amadagi HSLC natraga matriculate pass tauraba oigadabani. Manipuri amasung Hindi gi knowledge leiba candidate singdana post asigi damakta su hena khudong chaba pigadori. Mathakta panjakriba posting asigi darkas thajingadaba candidate sing adu February gi tarik 13 phawbada masagi chahi 19 dagi tadaba amasung 19 dagi hendriba oigadabani. Niyong gi matung ina SC/ST amasung OBC gi chahi komthokpagi khudong chaba su leigani. Post asigi Employment Exchange na sponsor tawbagi aroiba matam na March ki tarik 19 phawbani. Physical and written test ki matam kona notified tawrakani. Amasung hen akupa marol gi damakta Department of Fire Services tagi khangbi bayagani. Anishubada Manipur University Kanchipur Imphal gi makhada leiba Ambedkar Center of Excellence na thokpa cherol amagi matung inna contractual teacher gi ahangba post ama lounabagi damakta matik charaba Bharati Nagrik Singtagi darkas kauri. Post asi chahi amagi Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment Government of India na sponsored tawbani. Post asigi damakta economics natraga history natraga geography laubirakpa candidate singna darkas pishin biyagani amasung mahaigi thakna yamdrabada masa-masagi concerned natraga allied natraga relevant discipline da master's degree pairaba oigedabani amasung candidate adu masa-masagi concerned natraga allied natraga relevant discipline da quality work published tawrabada natana research amadi training da actively engaged tawbasu oigadabani. UPSC natraga MPSC civil services examination appear tawbirakpa candidate natraga UPSC natraga MPSC civil services examination gi chahi mangagi teaching experience leiraba candidate singtana post asigi damakta hena khudong chaba pigadawri. Post asigi thagi tolopna lupa lakh amaga lising tara manga oigani. Mensilaba application form, dharkar taba documents, amadi pay ngakpigani fee payment ki proof, March ki tarik taramathoi natraga taramathoi gi mamangda, the register Manipur University Kanchipur, Imphal 795003 da thabirakadabani. Application fee na unreserved natraga OBC natraga EWS candidate ki oina lupa lising ama. SC natraga ST natraga PWD candidate ki oina lupa chamri oigani. Hena akupa marol gi damakta Manipur University ki website www.manipurunif.ac.in degi khangbiba yagani. Ahum subada Manipur University Kanchipur Imphal na thokpa cherol amagi matung inna. Tungan-tungan ba department gi ahangba professor, associate professor amadi assistant professor gi apunba post humpugani pan launa bagi damakta matik charba candidate singtagi darkas kauri. Ahangba lairiba post singka tudi ahanbada adult continuing education and extension gi associate professor gi post ama unreserved ni. Anishubada anthropology department gi associate professor post ani unreserved ama SC ama. Ahum subada biochemistry department gi professor ama SC, associate professor ama unreserved protein biochemistry. Mari subada biotechnology department ki associate professor ama SC, assistant professor ama unreserved ni. Mathangda chemistry department ki associate professor ki post ani SC ama unreserved ama physical chemistry da. Mathangda assistant professor gi post ama unreserved organic chemistry ni. Taruk subada computer science department ki professor gi unreserved ki post ama. Tarit subada commerce department ki professor gi ST ki post ama. Nipan subada dance and music department ki associate professor ki post ama unreserved Manipuri dance. Assistant professor ki post ama SC Hindustani music natraga vocal natraga tabla. Mapan subada art science department ki associate professor ki post ama applied geology natraga structural geology natraga tectonics or geophysics da PhD degree parba candidate singna post asigi damakta darkas pishin beyagani. Mathangda assistant professor ki post ama. Tara subada economics department ki professor ki post ama assistant professor ki unreserved ki post ahum. Tara mathoi subada English and cultural studies ki professor ki post ani associate professor ki post ahum unreserved ani ST ama assistant professor ki unreserved ki post amani. Tara nithoi subada fine arts department ki associate professor ki unreserved applied art ki post ama. Tara humdoi subada foreign languages ki associate professor ki post ani unreserved ama Japanese ki unreserved ama Korean ki. Tara mari subada forestry and environment science ki professor ki unreserved ki post ama associate professor ki unreserved ki forestry ki post ama. Taramanga subada Geography Department gi Professor gi post ama unreserved Associate Professor gi post ama. Mathangda Hindi Department ki Professor gi SC Comparative Studies ki post ama. Mathangda History Department gi Professor gi unreserved Modern Indian History gi post ama. Associate Professor gi post ani ST ama unreserved ama. Taranipan subada Ancient History and Archaeology Department ki Professor gi post ama unreserved Ancient Indian History. Taramapan subada Life Sciences Zoology gi Professor gi ST gi post ama Associate Professor gi post ama PWD. Kun subada Management MIMS ki Professor gi post ama SC. Kun gamathoy subada Manipuri Department gi Associate Professor gi post ahum SC ama unreserved ani. Assistant Professor gi post ani OBC ama Manipuri Linguistic, unreserved ama Old Manipuri Literature. Kun ganithoy subada Physical Education and Sports Science Department ki Assistant Professor gi unreserved ki post ama. Kun gahumdoy subada Physics Department ki Assistant Professor gi unreserved ki post ama. Kun gamari subada National Security Studies Department ki Professor gi unreserved ki post ama. Associate Professor gi SC gi post ama. Assistant Professor gi unreserved post ama. Kun mga subada Political Science Department ki Associate Professor ahum unreserved ani SC ama. Kun gataruk subada Philosophy Department gi Professor gi ST gi post ama. Kun gatarit subada Psychology Department gi Professor gi post ama SC, Associate Professor gi post ani unreserved. Kun ganipan subada Sociology Department gi Associate Professor gi ST gi post ama, Assistant Professor gi post ama SC. Kun gamapan subada Statistics Department ki Professor gi post ama unreserved. Kuntra subada Yoga Department gi Professor gi post ama unreserved, Associate Professor gi post ama unreserved. Amasung aroybada Teachers Education Department gi Professor gi post ani unreserved, Associate Professor gi post ahum unreserved ama SC ama ST amani. Mathakta panjakriba posting asigi thagi tolopna taret suba Pay Commission gi makhada Professor gina Level 14, Associate Professor gina Level 13A, amasung Assistant Professor gi oina Level 10 oigani. Posting asigi application fee unreserved OBC amasung EWS candidate ki oina lupa lising ama. SC, ST amadi PWD candidate ki oina lupa chamri oigani. Online de application pisin ba February gi tarik kun mapandagi haugani amasung online de application pisin bagi aroiba matamna April gi tarik ama phawbani. Mention laba application form, darkar taba documents amadi fee payment ki proof April gi tarik nipan natraga nipan gi mamangda to the register Manipur University Kanchipur Imphal 795003 da thajin birakadabani. Hen akupa marol gidamakta Manipur University ki website www.manipurunif.ac.in degi khangbiba yagani. Ngasi gidamakta di matang asida thabaki pau piba loishinjari mayambu amukahana kurumjari.